break. So you can see he absolutely goes crazy for that thing. Good boy, Pete, let me see it. If you don't do things to engage with your dog, your bond is gonna be suffering from it. Oh. What's going on, everybody? Joe the dog trainer here, back with an update on Pete, our most recent board and train. As you guys know, he did go home for a couple of weeks and we had to restart with him, if you watched my last video, but he is back up to speed. He's doing amazing. He is in the intermittent phase of the e-collar work, and that's how we send the board and trains home, meaning we're using it half the time, we're using treats half the time. And the way I do it is, so let's say I'm giving him the place command. I'm gonna work on each of these commands in this order, where I do e-collar with a treat. I use the e-collar the next time without a treat. The third time I ask that same command, it's gonna be no e-collar with a treat. And the fourth time is gonna be neither. No e-collar, no treat. And we're using a lot of play to keep his engagement. This duck right here, he loves it so much. So that is inevitably his reward at the end. So I'll show you guys what I mean. Pete, place. That was with the e-collar. Yes. He's outside with distractions. You guys probably can't see him. Prince is right off over there. And I use the e-collar to call him to the board. Yes. Break. Break. He's too busy sniffing grass. Oh, he's caught up. That's what it is. All right, good boy, Pete. Good boy. He didn't want to get his little legs caught up in the leash. So I do have a nice 150-foot leash. Yes. On him. Just God forbid he does run away. We're at least 150 feet behind him, and we could stop him from running off. Not an issue with him. It's just a safety precaution, like wearing a seatbelt in the car. Oh, good boy. And this is what I do. I play with him. I play a game of tug, and I do this to boost his confidence. Oh, good boy. And I let him win, you know, about 80% of the time, and I make him feel like, oh, good boy. He just ripped it out of my arms. All right, Pete, leave it. So you'll get to see a live correction here. And I'm not using the shock for this. I'm using the beep. Good. And I use the beep. It's just an uncomfortable sound. He doesn't like it, and it's a lot less conflict with the correction. I'm going to get this grass off the board here, because that's what he was getting caught up with before. So now this time, I'm going to use the e-collar with no treat. Pete, place. Yes. So you see, I don't need to stay command. He is very clear on his release command and what that is, and that he's not supposed to leave until he hears it. If you guys compare this to the first video I did with him inside on the prong collar with a short leash around no distractions, he was still messing up on this stuff. This is a few weeks later. Good boy, Pete. Good boy. All right, break. Yeah. Oh, good boy. Good boy. He thinks he's a German Shepherd. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Who says doodles can't work? Oh, good boy. Good boy. This dog's been such a fun personality to have around. Oh, I knew Prince would be back. Say hi to the camera, everybody that's been here for a while. Take a pause here. Everybody that's been here for a while, check your boy Prince out. Hope he's in here. Prince, place. Pete's trying to get some freebies out of me. Yes. Good boy, Prince. Good boy. Let you guys check him out. Break. Good boy. Good boy. And we'll send Pete off, work on a recall. Break. So you can see he absolutely goes crazy for that thing. Good boy, Pete. Let me see it. Let me see it. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy, Pete. And I do this to charge a good recall as well. Okay, good boy. Leave it. Good boy. Good boy. Break. 100 miles an hour after that duck there. Good boy, Pete. If you don't do things to engage with your dog, your bond is going to be suffering. All right. So you guys seen e-collar with the treat, e-collar without a treat. Now this is going to be no e-collar with a treat. And then the next one's going to be no e-collar, no treat. The first few days, I do it in this order, and I'm doing it in this order right now just for video's sake, not because he's still in this portion, but from there I make it unpredictable. They don't know when they're going to get a treat. They don't know when it's going to be reinforced with an e-collar. So it's worth it for them to do it every time. And I do this for about 3 weeks. All right, Pete, place. Yes. So he's going to get a treat here. I'm going to give him a follow-up command before that release marker. But this is going to be no e-collar, no treat. Pete, here. Yes, and you see the intensity it comes with me, comes at with me. Or comes with me at. Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic today. Good boy. Good boy. Oh. Break. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy. Good boy. Oh, good boy. All right, leave it. Yes. Break. This guy's super intense. Good boy, Pete. Let me see it. Yeah. Good boy. Let me see it, duck. Yeah. I know his owners are excited to have him back, but I am not ready to let this guy go yet. I'm going to miss him very much. And we'll start from the top. We'll spend about 10 minutes outside doing this. Pete, here. Yes. Oh, well, this is a treat, this one. Yes. Break. Yeah, and he immediately knows he can do what he wants now. He can go sniff stuff, smell stuff, or he can come get this toy. It's up to him. He's investigating the neighbor's truck that just pulled down the street. This is what he loves to do. Another thing I do with him, he is a Cocker Spaniel Poodle mix, and so he uses his nose a lot. And when I was trying to get him to stop pulling on a leash, he's the type of dog that needs to use his nose. His nose was always stuck to the ground, and it didn't matter how many times he punished him. None of it. No communication, no punishment. He had that overwhelming drive leaking out of him. So we take that duck, we spray some duck scent on it, and I'll just smack it through the yard. Hang on here, show you. Good boy, Pete, good boy. And I'll just smack it through the yard like this while I have him charged up ready for it. But I won't let him see me, and I'll smack it through the yard and I'll go hide it somewhere. And I'll let his frustration just build. And then before we go start working on leash work, you know, on a loose leash heel or anything like that, or before we go out in public, I'll let him track this duck down, find it, and I'll repeat it, hide it in 2-3 different places, making it a little bit more challenging each time till he's completely gotten all that out of his system. And after that, then we'll go try and walk nice on a leash. He's fine on a leash regardless now, but when I was teaching him, that's how I started doing it. And it had amazing results almost immediately. And now, as long as you keep up doing that at least once or twice a week right now, got to remember he's under a year old. it's enough for him. But if you don't give it to him, that stuff starts to build up. Pete, here. Yes. Good boy. Yeah. Good boy. And you see, if you watch the first videos, the first lesson 1 videos, every time I said, good. Break. Break. Okay, you don't have to get it. Break means he can do what he wants now. But every time I said, when we were in the prong collar phase, he got 2 little pops on the collar, so that had meaning behind it. So now at this point, even though he has an e-collar on, I could for sure correct him with that if I thought I needed to. But I really like the dog to be able to make decisions, and I don't want these tools to be relied on forever. So I want this word to have enough value. Now sure, sometimes it is still reinforced with the e-collar, but for the majority of the time, I want to know that the dog's going to respond verbally without a treat and without any other means. So that's why I do it the way I do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Pete's going to be going home in a couple days, and we're going to be doing some follow-up training with the owners just to make sure they're on track. I take the dogs home and I don't do any follow-up training for about 48 hours. I let the dog go home, get acclimated, get settled in, and just get back to loving the family and letting the family love on him. And then after that, once everybody's calmed down, emotions are settled, nerves are settled, and the dog can focus again in a fair way, then we get right back to business and get these guys on track to having a nice life with this guy. I think they're going to be really happy, and I think Pete's going to be really happy with the new communication he gets with his family, so that both of them can live harmoniously from here. He's a great dog, and they're great people, and I just know that there's always just been a communication gap and a misunderstanding of each other, and we're here to fix that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If any of you have training questions that I could help answer, please either drop a comment letting me know what video topics to cover next. Otherwise, if you want to just reach out to me directly, it's 440-231-2334. Thank you. Stay tuned for more videos.
Do you have a dog? Does said pooch need some training? Well, great news. We are accepting new clients. Just get in contact with us and we can help. You might ask, how can I get in contact with Joe? Well, just give him a call. I know, Starstruck. But don't worry, he's pretty laid back and easy to talk to. Don't be afraid to ask him any question or ask for some help. Just pick up the phone and dial 440-231-2334.